How y'all doing? This is Preacher Man R&B, and this is another episode of Retro TV 91, and this time we're reviewing Teen Wolf Season 1, Episode 7. And what happens on this week's episode is Scott and Styles is trapped up in the school, and the Alpha's after them. And what happens is that the Alpha tears out Styles' battery out of his Jeep so they can't get out. He can get away. And they've unlocked themselves into the school. And the Alpha comes in and starts chasing after them. And they're able to get away from them, and they go down to the locker rooms. And they hide, and the janitor finds them. The janitor tells them to leave, and the Alpha kills the janitor and drags him off. And Styles and Scott run off to this other part of the school, and the Alpha tracks them down to where they're at, and they're able to sneak past the Alpha and trap him in this room. And what happens is the Alpha goes into the ceiling and comes in after them. And at this time, Jackson's already done got Lydia and Allison, and they've done went to the school because the text message from Scott came to Allison telling them that he needs help at the school. And Scott didn't send this message, the Alpha did. And Lydia, Jackson, and Allison go to the school, and Allison goes in there to look for Scott. And while she's looking around, you can see in the background Alpha walking past a little corridor looking for Scott and Styles. And then Jackson and Lydia go in. And Lydia goes to the restroom, and Jackson sees the Alpha, and the Alpha just walks off. And later on in the episode, they're all in the science lab, and Lydia's making a mix of chemicals that way it could set the Alpha on fire. And she tells Jackson to give her the sulfuric acid, but he doesn't give her that. He gives her something else because he doesn't know which one is which. And Scott takes it with him to go after the Alpha. He finds the janitor and gets the keys from the janitor. That way they could get further into the school and get away from the Alpha. And the Alpha pushes the bleachers where the janitor was hung up on in, and Scott barely gets out of there before getting squished. And the Alpha comes in after him and drags him across the floor and gets on top of him and growls. And in that moment, Scott starts to transform into a werewolf, and Jackson almost does too, because he got clawed by Derek, and he almost transforms, but Scott does transform. And when he transforms for a little second, you can see the Alpha eyes and Scott, and we're going to find out more about that in the later seasons, so just remember that in the back of your head. But he turns into a werewolf, and he's a beta, and he's going after the rest of the gang, and he's going to kill him. But he hears Allison's voice, and it stops him, and he blocks him in there. And then he's able to untransform, and he tells Styles at the end of the episode that the Alpha wants him to kill his old pack, and who Scott's old pack is Jackson, Lydia, Allison, and Styles. And he tells Styles for a brief second when he was transformed, he wanted to kill them. And that's all that really happened on this week's episode. My question for y'all is, now that the Alpha has came to Scott and forced him to transform, what's going to happen? As always, Preacher Man R&B signing out. Thank you. This is another episode of Retro TV 91. See y'all next time.